Robinson. At guard number 3, Kyla Bucco. At forward number 23, Allie Brown. At guard number 1, Captain Olivia Tedeschi-Moran. And at center number 25, Captain Maya Riccio. And now, if everyone can please rise, we will all have some headwear for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into some Rhode Island Girls Varsity High School basketball here on the Fans Only Sports Network from Cranston West High School. We're proud to bring you this matchup between the Classical High School Purples and the Cranston West High School Falcons. Classical going to come in 2-8 overall on the season as they come in on a 3-game slide. And as for the Cranston West High School Falcons, 10-5 overall on the season, and they're coming off a big 57-17 road win at Rogers on Monday night. Just to recap the starting groups for you, the Purples going to send out Madeline Colangelo, Daniela Jimenez, Vinafia, Von Kaysen, Chanel Smith-Akpin, and Catherine Karen to get this one started. Cranston West to go Olivia Tedeschi-Moran, Alyssa Robinson, Kyla Bucco, Allison Brown, and Maya Riccio as we get the tip. Going to be swatted back down by Cranston West. As Classical controlling the opening tip here in the offensive zone. Catherine Escobar going to feed it on in. As Jimenez right on the doorstep going to feed it back on out. Jimenez swings over. Here's Akpin with the ball with 20 seconds already gone. Going to dribble on back. The lone captain for this Classical squad, and talking to assistant coach Kay Bullock, a very banged up team, as a swing pass into the corner, up for 3 off the front of the rim. Going to be yanked on back down as Cranston West quickly gives away the ball as it was stripped away from Tedeschi-Moran as we get the first bucket. It'll be Jimenez. There's a quick shot on the other end. But quickly Classical going to feed it on out the other way. Smith-Akpin here in the left front court. Going to dribble on around with 55 seconds gone as we get the first foul. Down in the corner as the pass inbounds. It's a quick dribble going to be taken in the paint. Now forced back top of the key. Smith-Akpin on the right wing side for 3 off the front. And the Falcons trying to swat it as they're able to hold it in. Alyssa Robinson going to feed it cross court. Alyssa Brown with a stretch feed. Is Kyla Bucco going to swing it off. Moran Tedeschi, baseline, got 3. Olivia Tedeschi-Moran going to make it 3-2 in favor of Cranston West as quickly the offense going to be run down the other way by Smith-Akpin. Right side beyond the arc, going to dish it on off. Jimenez back to Akpin again. Going to swing it back to Smith. Feeds it off in the corner. Now back to the outskirts as a pass on in. Jimenez dribbles, swings through traffic. 6:15 to go in this first quarter. Smith Atpin going to dish it on in. Jimenez, is this one going to get swatted as we'll get the first foul of the game coming up.
Foul number 25, Maya Riccio. Her first.
Foul will be on Maya Riccio, as it'll be her first. And the second foul already for Cranston West is the first free throw going to find its way through. Daniela Jimenez, one of 3 sophomores in the starting group for Classical. She's able to pop in her second one as well. Quickly Cranston West, after 2 free throw mates, going to bring it on out over half. Swung off, another look for 3 off the side of the rim for Kyla Bucco. Is a hand going to be touched by Alyssa Robinson, and so we'll give it back the other way to the Classical Purples. Colangio going to dish it on in. Here comes Smith Atpin over the timeline. 5:50 to go here in quarter 1. Smith Atpin left wing side. 4-3 in favor of Classical. Right baseline, dribble driving on around, fed up off the glass and through. That makes it 6-3 for the Classical Purples. Is this one going to go right into their bench? As there was too much on the bullet feed from Kyla Bucco. Classical going to bring it on back inbound. Smith Atpin running the offense. 6-3 Purples, your score on the Fans Only Sports Network. Girls varsity basketball action. Is Colangio going to dish it off. Daniela Jimenez, nice ball fake. Bounced over, Valerie Moran. Good for time and space, gives way. Jimenez, top of the key. Through the elbow, right foul line, extended pass off. Escobar, far side corner to Jimenez. Shot clock down to 5. Smith Atpin driving through double coverage, and a hand going to come up, stopping the clock. As they'll give the ball back to Cranston West. Calling a jump ball. Tadashi Moran. One of 2 captains on this Cranston West roster is Kyla Bucco, right side baseline off the fringe, pulled back down, in for 2. Maya Riccio. Gonna yank it on down. Brought back the other way, Olivia Moran Tadashi. Kyla Bucco now gonna drive on through, hand gets touched on this one. Fed back out. Tadashi Moran has plenty of time. 4:17 to go, first quarter, 6-5 Classical as that finds its way through. So Robinson. As it's 8-6 Falcons, with Robinson giving them back the lead. Top of the key, Smith Atpin. Fed on over. There's a 3 ball. Going to skip off the fringe as it gets hauled in by Maya Riccio. Brought back over the Falcon logo as it's pushed off. Bucco from the corner looking for an open lane. Allison Brown as she gets fouled. And we'll head to the line here. Foul will go to Catherine Escobar.
Now shooting number 23, Allie Brown.
As Allison Brown, the forward senior, going to get to shoot. First one going to find its way through. And she can't get her second one to go. It's quickly on the left baseline. We're going to get another jump ball coming up with 3:35 to go in the quarter. We're going to sub change as Allison Brown going to come out. And in comes Sania Chase. Riccio going to feed in. Sania Chase left it right back to her as Riccio Going to drive on around, trying to break the coverage. Into the corner. Bucco, dribble back. It's Tadashi Moran, and a hand going to touch it as it'll stay. With Cranston West. Alyssa Robinson, is a hand going to touch it? As we'll get yet another inbound play coming up. Alyssa Robinson set up left side corner. Tadashi Moran going to go on over Robinson for three. Off the front as it's yanked back in. Here comes Classical the other way. Smith Atpin, coast to coast, bang! It's going to pull Classical back within one. Is down on the right side. Hand going to touch this one. Smith Atpin trying to go for two straight. Driving on through. Overhand look. And that'll stop the clock yet again. 2:53 to go in this first quarter. As they give a foul to Maya Escobar. Quickly Cranston West. 9-8 lead here over Classical. Tadashi Moran. Maya Riccio swung on off to the corner for three. Skips off the side of the rim, and Smith Atpin going to haul in yet another board. Tallest player on this Classical roster, wearing his purple shoes to make out for the Classical Purples. Smith Atpin going to hold in the right forecourt. 2:30 to go first quarter. It's top of the key here, Jimenez. Now it's Smith Atpin. Right side corner, looking for some space. Pass over two heads, going to roll out of bounds. And we'll give it back to Cranston West. Up by one here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Olivia Tadashi Moran running the offense here. Up on coverage was Colangio. Swung into the corners, Bucco. Trying to cut around two defenders, gave way to Tadashi Moran. Looks in, Sania Chase had a hard time holding on. Bucco drives on through two defenders, up too much on it. Is the board going to be hauled in by Jimenez? And Classical quickly going to reset with 1:48 to go in this first quarter. Smith Atpin, left wing side, pops up the three ball, got it! That'll make it 11-9 in favor of Classical. The Smith Atpin's been red hot here in this first quarter. Fed in the paint, on a bounce. Right side baseline, going to push it to the outskirts. Bucco, got three. The sophomore has made a big impact for Cranston West here this season. 10-5 start. As Smith Atpin with 1:10 to go in the quarter. Cranston West now on top 12-11. Coming on in with that one as we'll get a foul. They'll give the foul to Kyla Bucco, as it'll be her first and the third team foul for Cranston West here in this opening quarter. Smith Atpin going to hold on the far side out in the right forecourt. Nice crowd on hand here at Cranston West on a Wednesday night for some great girls varsity basketball action. Going to be grabbed by Sania Chase, picking off the passing lane. She'll push it down. Alyssa Robinson outside the arc. Going to shove it top of the key to Tadashi Moran. Hand in her face, Bucco, who loves the three ball, going to drive on in. Too much power on it as Alyssa Robinson can't hold. Leaves just 35 seconds on the clock. It's Colangio going to get in the Smith Atpin. 12-11 lead for Cranston. Colangio with time, going to be short. Sania Chase going to force it the other way. Kyla Bucco, here she comes, trying to drive coast to coast. Swung to the outskirts. Tadashi Moran off the fringe as it's yanked in by Jimenez. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Driving on down Smith Atpin. Three girls converging on as Jimenez going to send a three off the front. And that's going to run timeout on this first quarter here, folks. They'll negate that one as it'll be 12-11 in favor of the Cranston West Falcons after the first quarter of play here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Back to Cranston West High School here on the Fans Only Sports Network. 12-11, Cranston West, your score. After the first quarter of action, as we're right back at it. Smith Atpin here at the top of the key. Thanks for joining us here for this one. Colby Smith here with you with Noah on the camera to my left. There's a swing pass, Smith Atpin for three, going to be short. There's a nice offensive rebound. Coverage up as we get a jump ball in the corner. 7:34 to go in this quarter. Had Von Kaysen and Sania Chase both reaching at that ball. Cranston West going to bring it right back along over half. Tadashi Moran fed on over Riccio. Kyla Bucco for three. Got it! Count it for three. It's 15-11 Cranston West. Smith Atpin left wing side through the lanes. Looks back to the outskirts. It's Colangio. Can we give it to Jimenez? Back to Colangio again with a minute already gone in this quarter. Jimenez into the corner. Receive the ball back, tosses out. Colangio has a hand going to tip this one, and it'll stay Classical with 6:52 to go. Fast-paced start for both teams. Classical very banged up with injuries. Smith Atpin going to get it on in quickly. Colangio with a shot clock down under 10. Right foul line extended. Dished off into the paint. Smith Atpin under the hoop. Threw off the top of the backboard as Tania Chase gets the board that time. Tadashi Moran out the other way. Received by Robinson. Kick back out. Kyla Bucco drives through three defenders. Underhand look won't fall. Tania Chase trying to get on in there. As the whistle's going to blow. And we'll give it right back to Classical. Colangio going to bring this one on. 15-11 lead for the Falcons here on the Fans Only Sports Network if you're just tuning in to join us. Smith Atpin straight away. Going to dribble off to her right side, trying to cut on around two defenders. Jimenez, far side, jets up a deep three. Too much power is again off the French. Tania Chase, deep pass down. Olivia Tadashi Moran, fed to Bucco, and too much power on these bullet passes as she'll send the three, and she's got it. Kyla Bucco already with 3 threes in this game for Cranston West. It's here's Smith Atpin. Left front court, gonna bring it on ahead is Jimenez. Comes off her back foot, 5:37 to go quarter two. Smith Atpin, plenty of time with her team down by 7 yet to score here in the second quarter. Sends this one up, bit short. Rebound is Jimenez, going to get 2. Nice little put-back play for Daniela Jimenez. And now Cranston West going to look to do what they've done all night long and answer the buckets. Into the corner, 3 again off the side of the rim. And you can see this Cranston West team, they live and die by the 3 ball. Something that's a reoccurring theme this season. Smith Atpin off the glass and through. Pulls Classical back within 3. It's a very clean game by both teams here. Off the glass, won't fall in. Maya Riccio wanted that one. As Jimenez out in the right front court. 4:45 to go here, quarter two. 18-15 in favor of Cranston West as Smith Atpin going to have it near side corner. Back on out left wing, Jimenez holding on in the paint. Shot clock down to 15 as the 3 taken. Going to be a bit short as Bucco pulls this one in. Brought back out over the half-court line. Going to feed it right into the chest of Riccio. Passes off far side. Tadashi Moran going to be short. Sania Chase put back. Still swatting at this as it'll roll out. With 4:14 to go here in quarter two. 18-15. Falcons your score here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Classical making a change as they bring Catherine Escobar back into the game. Smith Atpin going to take her time, bringing this one along. Here for the Classical Purples. Rhode Island rank is 36. Cranston West is 21. Into the corner for 3. Too much as it was over the top of the hoop. Yanked back down underneath the hoop. As this one tossed down court to Tadashi Moran all alone as she's able to get it to fall. 20-15. Now the score in favor of the Falcons as we'll get a timeout coming up here for Classical. 3:45 to go, quarter two. It'll be a full timeout. Cranston West on top 20-15 here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Back here inside Cranston West High School as Jimenez going to hold this one on the left wing as she gives into the corner. Smith Atpin. 20-15 in favor of the Falcons as Jimenez going to fire up for two. Classical back within three after the timeout. They have 6 of the last 8 points as Tadashi Moran going to feed in front. Riccio as Bucco for three. Too much power there. Jimenez underneath the hoop has coverage on her. Smith Atpin going to quickly bring it the other way. And a nice little steal from Sanaya Chase to knock it free. Driving all the way, Tadashi Moran got two. Tedeschi Moran's been excellent here tonight for Cranston West. Her and Kyla Bucco combining for a majority of the offense so far. Smith Atpin now takes the top of the key. Drives with 2 hands in her face. Colangio back out. Jimenez again. Smith Atpin near side corner. Shot clock going to trickle down to 10. Looking for a big bucket. Smith Atpin forced to the outskirts. Escobar with a shot clock at 3. Fired up, and that expires it. Sania Chase underneath. Right on down. Swung into the corner. Kyla Bucco. Nice ball fake move. Far side corner. Tadashi Moran for 3. Bang! Tedeschi Moran with 7 straight points. Here for the Falcons, it's 25-17. Under 2 to go in this first half. Here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Colby and Noah here with you. Top of the key, Colangio is Smith Atpin. Now going to hold on to this one. 8-point lead for the Falcons. Smith Atpin. A couple of swing passes. Colangio. His hands get on it. Riccio going to feed cross court to Tadashi Moran. No let pass back to her. She's got it. Maya Riccio going to get on the scoreboard to make it a double-digit lead for the first time tonight for Cranston West. Smith Atpin with the clock continuing to run. 1:20 to go here, quarter 2. Bridget O'Donohue going to force feed in front. Cranston West doing a nice job picking these balls from behind. Smith Atpin slid on over to the far side. Shot clock down to 10, trying to cut around Sanaya Chase. Similar in size as O'Donohue tried to force the pass. As we'll get a foul coming up to Allison Brown. It'll be her second foul for Cranston West and the first team foul of this second quarter. Classical going to set up the inbound play. Smith Atpin, near side corner. You get 35 on the shot clock here in girls varsity ball, so plenty of time to work with in the attacking half. Colangio. Jimenez going to hold on back to Colangio again. With time, left wing side. Sadowski Moran has really done a nice job shutting her down. There's a pass lane, again going to be picked off. Here comes Sanaya Chase the other way. In front, Sadowski Moran swatted back. Had Bucco open, but Sanaya Chase going to get the 2. Sanaya Chase has been open all night long in the offensive half. Finally gets rewarded this time. As head coach Anthony Vecchio talking to his star with Smith Atpin. Down to 10 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock's off here. Classical going to look to try to pull it to single-digit deficit as Smith Atpin can't get her 3 to go, and that'll run the timeout here on quarter 2. Great first half by both sides. But Classical going to head to the room down by 12 here tonight looking for answers with this very young lineup. Have just one dressed senior across their entire roster. And Cranston West, of course, a very veteran team, and you can see it with the way they ran away there in quarter 2, shutting down Classical to just 6 points in that second frame. We're going to step aside and head to a break here for halftime on the Fans Only Sports Network. 29-17, Cranston West, your score. Back inside the gym here at Cranston West High School. Colby and Noah with you on the Fans Only Sports Network. The Falcons off to the tune of a 29-17 lead after the first half of play. After the opening quarter, just a 1-point game, 12-11, but Cranston West came out guns a-blazing in quarter two, outscoring their opposition 17-6. Over those 8 minutes, as we'll get ready to go here for quarter three. Jimenez going to send the ball inbounds, and here we go. Classical shooting left to right in the second half, and West going right to left. It's top of the key here. Colangio going to dish it on off. Jimenez got it near side corner. Dribble driving around. Colangio going to step up off the back foot. Feeds over to Jimenez. Bucco up on defense. It's Colangio now going to dish it on in. Hand going to come. As we'll get the first foul of this second half. It's Allison Brown's foul. It'll be her third personal and the first team foul of the West here to start quarter three. Jimenez left side of the basket on the end line. Going to feed it on in quickly. It's Brown going to haul in off the initial shot. Down the other way, here comes Cranston West. Over the half court, driving all the way through. In the corner for three. Got it. That's Alyssa Robinson. It'll be 32-17. Falcons getting the first bucket out of halftime. Classical, you can see they had a lot to talk about at halftime. They went out into the little lobby way. Definitely getting very animated. It was head coach Anthony Volchio. It's going to roll out of bounds, and it'll go back to Cranston West with 55 seconds gone here in quarter three. Quick sub change. Sanaya Chase going to come in for Alyssa Brown. It's Kyla Bucco going to force feed it in front. Riccio brings over the half-court line. Swings off in the corner. Going to send it up with Robinson. Couldn't find an open lane. Bucco on off. Here's Riccio with it. Lines up for the three. Three. Maya Riccio nets herself a three ball. 35-17 Cranston West. Couple of swing passes. Now Jimenez looking on around. Gives way in the paint. Up off the glass. Won't roll home as it's swatted back down out of the air. Tadashi Moran has had a great hand on both ends. Here she comes. Off the glass, and she'll go down. No foul call came, and she gets helped right back up. Great sportsmanship by Colangio to help get her off the floor. Jimenez is Sanaya Chase going to pick off the pass. Tadashi Moran down to Kyla Bucco all alone. Hits the glass and falls in. Kyla Bucco doing it all tonight for Cranston West. Very talented sophomore. It's Classical going to go full timeout here early in this third quarter. 37-17. The Purples still looking to score for the first time out of the break as we step aside for a break here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Back to action here at Cranston West. It's Classical. We're going to score for the first time coming out of the break. Cranston West coming out hot. 8 points in the first 2 minutes as Atpin going to kick it off her toe. Has to go about back to half to pick this one up. Now going to bring it on ahead. Top of the key with 10 to go on the shot clock. Comes on through. Got it. Smith Atpin. Going to score for the first time here in quarter three as here comes Cranston West the other way. Driving through the lane, drawing the foul, and it'll be an and one. Maya Riccio going to draw the foul going to the hoop. There's a foul will go to Escobar. And be her third foul here for Classical. First foul That gives Cranston an extra point. Is Smith-Atpin going to give way in the corner? Held on the baseline, now forced back out. Smith-Atpin, right wing side. Jimenez just beyond the foul line, off the fringe. Loose bat down, couple of hands on it. Smith-Atpin going to line for three. Off the front, going to roll back down. Jimenez diving for it. There's possession arrow going to favor white, so it'll be Cranston West ball. Cranston West in the home whites with the red. And Classical, and they're visiting purple tops. It's Tadashi Moran in the corner. Brown gets three. Very slow start for Cranston West back in that first quarter, but since then they've very much come to life tonight. Great shooting affairs. It's 43-19. Colangio in front as Escobar gave it off. Shot was short for Colangio. Is down the other way. Here comes Kyla Bucco. Has been quiet to start the third. She's going to skip out. She'll get a hand on it, swatting it out of play. As it'll come back to Classical. Just to the left of the Cranston bench. Smith-Atpin going to dribble through the leaves, bringing it along here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Girls varsity basketball action. It's the Classical Purples and Cranston West High School Falcons, if you're just tuning in to join us. Sanaya Chase again clogging up that pass lane. Here comes Kyla Bucco down core. Tadashi Moran got it. Olivia Tedeschi Moran with yet another backdoor pass and finish. Top of the key, Smith-Atpin now on the right wing side. Jimenez, left side of the hoop, pulls on the baseline. Smith-Atpin, top of the key, jumper, gets three. Didn't know if they were going to count it initially. It looked like her foot came inside the arc. But Riccio quickly the other way, off the glass, in for two. Classical. Both head and assistant unhappy about that play as their defensive coverage just collapsed in their own end. Lining up for the three, off target for Colangio. It's quickly Cranston West going to bring it the other way. Kyla Bucco trying to drive on through coverage. Had too much power on it to pop on back down. Sanaya Chase got a hand on this ball. Classical quickly going to go back down the other way with it. Kicked off Riccio. Stopping the clock with 2:50 to go. Kyla Bucco and Bridget O'Donohue going to sub in here for Cranston West. Madeline Colangio comes off. Looks like Valerie Martin, the freshman, going to sub into this game for the first time for Classical. It'll be an inbound play just to the right underneath the basket. Smith-Atpin, great look inbounds. Jimenez forces it up and going to be yanked down by Riccio. Here comes Cranston West the other way. Big bullet pass, Alyssa Robinson. Fumbled the ball. And she's got a big smile. Love to see it. It's Classical. Going to get possession back. Down by 25 here late in the third quarter on the road. Coming up 3 of their final 5 games. Going to be at home as Smith-Atpin going to draw a foul. It'll be white 25, Somaya Riccio. It's her second personal and the second team foul for Cranston West. Smith-Atpin going to shoot a pair here. Atpin sharp all night long. She'll get her first to fall, and now she'll get a second one coming up. Tedeschi Moran going to check back into this ball game after a quick sub out for Alyssa Robinson, who will go and take a seat as well. Get a chance to grab some water. Got to get your bench in here, get some minutes with a big lead. It's Smith-Atpin going to net her second one as well. 47-24 is Riccio over half. Swings it to the outskirts. Jumper over the top of the hoop for Bridget O'Donohue. Kyla Bucco hits the glass and falls home. Kyla Bucco's everywhere. She's popping them in from outside the arc. She's getting them in the lane. The sophomore going to be a standout player in years to come, as that'll be a 2 for Von Cason. Kyla Bucco, just talking about her. That'll be 2 more. 51-26. With Bucco continuing to control this game on offense. Smith-Atpin, a little give and go play. Off to her left side, swung to the outskirts. Miss Jimenez going to drive through the lane, draws a foul. It'll be an and 1 play as well. As the bucket's going to be counted. Foul going to be Kyla Bucco. She'll check right back off to the bench, drawing her second foul. Jimenez going to get her free throw to fall. Make it 51-29 here at Cranston West. Riccio into the corner. Robinson for 3. Got it. 54-29 with 1:10 to go, quarter 3. This game's moved right along here from Cranston West. Smith-Atpin straight away, lines up for the 3. Swishing around, wouldn't fall. As it rolls out of bounds with under 1 minute to go in the quarter. Jimenez going to take it to the right of the hoop. She'll receive it back in the chest. Hurd Smith-Atpin combining for a lot of sets up on offense. Is that going to be short? Jimenez put back. She's got 2. No boxing out for Cranston West on the offensive half that time as Alyssa Robinson going to hit off the side of the backboard. Pulls in her own board as O'Donohue gives it over to Dashi Moran. Going to hold on. 30 to go in the quarter as Robinson swings to Riccio in the corner. Back out Robinson for 3. Bang! 57-31. As Alyssa Robinson's been red hot here off the bench tonight for Cranston West. Started the game, sat for a little bit, came right back in here. It's been marvelous. Smith-Atpin kicked off a foot, going to roll out of bounds. Leaving just about 4 seconds to go here in this quarter. Alyssa Robinson, deep 3 off the glass, and that should do it and will. Quarter 3 going to come to a close here from the comforts of Cranston West. And folks, we've got ourselves a 57-31 lead for the Falcons on the Fans Only Sports Network, hitting the final quarter that she wrote tonight. Back to Cranston West as we hit the final quarter tonight. 57-31, your score in favor of the Falcons. As Smith-Atpin quickly going to give way to Jimenez. Back to Smith-Atpin, lines up for the 3. Off the side of the rim. Going to be yanked in. Is it called jump ball? Quickly with 12 seconds gone, ball going to be knocked inbounds. Cranston West getting a couple girls from the bench involved here to start this quarter as Buco drives in, had the ball stripped free, didn't get a foul call that she wanted. Nice little passing play as that'll be short out of bounds. Smith-Atpin gonna bring this one along. Classical looking to start this quarter hot. Playing for pride here in this fourth. There's a tip. Gonna roll out over the line. It'll be Bridget O'Donohue setting up the inbound play to Kyla Buco. We'll give back to O'Donohue. Got to give your underclassmen a chance to run the offense as Buco going to force feed it in. Thrown to the outskirts, no look pass, that was nice. Near side corner on the baseline, floated up, won't go. There's the ball tipping around, Buco cuts around a defender, weaves through the lane, off the glass, and again won't go. Buco having a rough start to the quarter, wanted a couple of foul calls she hasn't gotten. And now we're getting one on the other end. Smith-Atpin able to get her bucket to fall. Nicole Silvestri taking a foul call for Cranston West. It's her first and a team first to the quarter. Smith-Atpin a chance for yet another three-point play here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Won't get it to go. There's a nice little rebound setup. Gonna roll over the line. Cranston West saying it's their ball. Classical saying it's theirs. Officials had to converge to make sure they had the call right. As Taya Walker gonna get it in to Kyla Buco. Top of the key, fed on over. Drives around, Silvestri left it back. Up, and won't fall home. As Walker had a nice little drive to the hoop. Kyla Buco lines up for the three. Bang! Kyla Buco hitting her fourth of the night in that department as Cranston West been on fire from deep. Silvestri tipped off a hand, back underneath, fired in. Chanel Smith-Atpin, who's long since been in double digits in this game. 60-35, and that ball won't skip in to add to it just yet. Pulled beyond the arc by Walker with the shot clock resetting. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Buco cuts the defense and won't get it to go. Shoved back to the corners. Cranston having a hard time getting shots to fall, but Classical can't get a board. Underneath the hoop, foul from behind. Is the foul going to go on Chanel Smith-Atpin with Allison Brown heading to the line here for Cranston West. Cranston West going to be right back in action here at home on Friday night. His Juniata Sanchez complex will be here for a 6:30 game, with that one finding its way in for Allison Brown. 3 of the final 5 of the regular season are home games here for Cranston West. Brown ready for the second one, and she can't get it to go. Smith-Atpin comes coast to coast and won't get her shot to go. Allison Brown to Kayla Buco, cuts on through for 2. Buco another great quarter here in the fourth for Cranston West. It's 63-35. Trying to swarm the ball handler. Shot up off the fringe. Back on in for 2. It's the first bucket of the night for the freshman in Curran. One of the shorter players on this Classical roster. Smith-Atpin about picked off a pass. Silvestri Right side baseline, powered off the backboard. O'Donohue won't get her put back. Pop a foul on the board for Danielle Jimenez with a two-hand push from behind. It's Caleb Bucco near side after the inbound setup. Far side corner, O'Donohue. Back over here, Walker to Bucco. Deep look for three. Wouldn't fall in as it'll roll out of bounds. And it'll go back to Classical. With all fours left on the board. 4:44 to go, quarter number 4. And Kyla Bucco going to be pulled out of this ball game with Olivia Tadashi Moran coming back on in. Smith Atpin over half with this ball. Jimenez straight away. Hand got tipped on it. As Luis Rojas is trying to get it on through. But it'll be Cranston West ball, and we say bless you to O'Donohue. Just let us sneeze on the court. It's Tadashi Moran. 4:32 to go, quarter 4. 63-37 the score on the Fans Only Sports Network. Colby and Noah are here with you on a wonderful Wednesday. Right in front of the Cranston West parent section. Ball set up inbounds. Cut for Walker. Bit short. Swung back. Bridget O'Donohue won't get her three to fall. Tipping around. Finally, Classical going to haul it in. But it gets picked off here by Walker. Classical wanted a kickball call. Not going to get it. Smith Atpin. Lone girl back on defense is Tadashi Moran. Smith Atpin off the glass. In for 2. Chanel Smith Atpin. Been very good here tonight for Classical. Can't stress that enough. There's another 2 on the other end. For Allison Brown. Smith Atpin gonna bring this one along. Here's Jimenez with it. Left wing side. Gives the pass away. Smith Atpin lines up for the 3. Swishes it in. 65-42 now in favor of Cranston West. O'Donohue with a full court press up. Is Walker. Timeout going to Cranston West. 65-42 in favor of the Falcons. 3:16 to go here in quarter 4. Cranston West back after the timeout. Just over 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Here on a wonderful Wednesday night, 65-42 Falcons your score. Straight away, Tadashi Moran with this one. Going to give way. 3-ball look over the top of the hoop. Swatted back down to the floor. Going to roll out on the near side. As it'll quickly be brought along here by Classical. Off the rim, this one going to go as it'll roll out of bounds. Fed through the middle, going to come back the other way. Top of the key with a hand reaching up. Smith Atpin on the far side. Hand's going to get up there. As that'll come off the side of the hoop as it's yanked back in. Comes Cranston West the other way. Near side corner, driving around 3 defenders and in. Walker finally getting rewarded for her great effort off the bench. It's 67-42 with under 2 minutes to go. Far side, Hand gets in there.
On number 1, Olivia Tedeschi Moran, her first, team second.
Smith Atpin going to shoot 2. With a foul going on Tadashi Moran.
Now shooting number 23, Chanel Smith-Ackman.
So we'll get another shot. For Smith Atpin, and she can't get that to go. And bet down the other way, near side, backdoor pass thrown over the top of the hoop. Gonna be picked off in the lane as that'll roll out of bounds with 1:41 to go here in quarter 4. Inbounds to Tadashi Moran. It's a couple of hands in her face. Feeds it through the lane. Fired back to the outskirts. Look for 3. Off the glass. Ball got swatted by Allison Brown, but Classical going to get a chance to run their offense. 80 to go, down 67-43. Official going to give Classical yet another chance to shoot with the senior Allison Brown being called for the reaching foul. It's her 4th with 1:16 to go. Smith Atpin going to get yet another. Smith Atpin has come to the task all night for these Classical Purples. Came ready for war. It's been excellent. Tadashi Moran going to run this one along. O'Donohue pulls up outside the arc, is just inside, now fed into the corner. Tadashi Moran, who's running lanes all over the place. Is that off the backboard? And going to be held just inside the line. Tadashi Moran can't settle that one, as it'll come back to Classical here on your screen. Just under a minute to go. 59.5 seconds is all that stands between us and Cranston West's 11th win of the year. Thrown up off the side of the rim, back underneath, going to roll out of bounds. Coach Anthony Vocchio very unhappy here for Classical. Smith Atpin couldn't get her 3 to fall. Back the other way goes Cranston West. Tadashi Moran outside the arc. Swings it off for 3. There we go. Talia Walker, nice 3 look. We had Kyla Bucco announce that one in-house. Definitely a fun player. Smith Atpin going to send up the 3. Going to be short. Kept in bounds. We're going to foul on the far side.
Foul number 1, Olivia Tedeschi Moran, her second, team 4th.
Coach Vocchio sitting back down, being told enough is enough here. She's been very animated with Smith Atpin. Getting 2 more here just before the ending. Tadashi Moran going to bring it in, but folks, this will do it. 70-47, the Cranston West Falcons going to be winners tonight here on their home court. How do you like that? It was a great effort all around by both sides. As the two teams going to salute each other with a handshake line. Cranston West, the 3-ball, a big part of tonight's ball game. As they were hitting them all night on both ends. Got off to a slow start, just 12 points in the first quarter. But of course, after a 29-17 lead at halftime, just came back out here firing the second half. One of the best halves they've played all year, and they come away victors 70-47. So 11-5 going to be their overall record, and Classico going to drop yet another to slide their losing skid to 3. As you can join us again here on the Fans Only Sports Network Friday night, 6:30 tip. Juniata Sanchez Complex going to be in here to take on the Cranston West Falcons. But on behalf of Noah, myself, Colby, and Fans Only Sports Network, thanks for watching here tonight, 70-47, the Cranston West Falcons victors.